Hey, what's up, guys? It is me, Joke65.
And I am also here.
Yes, I would like to preface this video the same way I'm going to preface the previous 2 episodes, where I talked that I was about editing, and I have done none of it.
Yeah.
Because I've been a lazy asshole. And I will start editing
soon.
I'm trying to get into the habit of editing, but I've recorded so much Pokémon that I just honestly...
You don't know what to do with yourself.
I can't keep up with it, man.
There's just so much Pokemon.
I cannot keep up with it.
It's 20th anniversary.
So when I talk about, you know, stuff in the previous video, it's like, oh, I'll edit that in, and it's not there.
It's not there.
I apologize.
It's never there.
From this point on, I'd like to believe that I will start editing.
The resolution on this Retron is amazing.
It really is. And for everyone who's upset about the 6:9, I'm sorry.
Why would you even
We're back here.
Why would you even be upset about 6x9?
We're back here, like we were a long time ago, because this is the past. Remember when we were in the past?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's how memory works.
Yep. Let's go to the future now, or the present. Future present? Let's do it.
Hey! Future past. Days of future past.
Days of future past.
Back to the future.
So we're back here in Cerulean, hanging out. I forget what level we were at. I remember I wanted to do some training. Did I do it? I did.
It appears
Except
that the training...
for Raven.
It appears that the training has been done.
We had some training though, definitely. 16, 16, 12, 16, and 10. So these
I
guys...
remember at this point in the game, I had a Magikarp. Like, when I was playing through Blue when it came out on Virtual Console, I had a Magikarp and an Abra in my party at the same time, and I had to baby them both.
I honestly didn't feel like spending the money to buy the Magikarp, just because... I mean, and this run. A, because I don't know if I could've, and B, because Squirtle.
Yeah, Squirtle's nice.
So, I should probably open up the chat, too. Yep. Not looking at chat, because I am a nice person. Where did Twitch app go?
I don't know.
Hopefully Twitch.
I like how the Pikachu party sprite has, like, what's supposed to be her tail behind her looks like an antenna sticking out of the top of her head.
Yeah, really. Because that is a Pikachu, and not a Zognoid.
I don't know what a Zognoid would say in this scenario, as I am not a Zognoid.
Brown Man playing Pokemon Crystal?
Oh, wow!
We are losing viewers to Ray again, and the Weed God is back! Do you see that Weed God?
Oh yeah, I see it.
Weed God is back. He's doing a randomizer! He's doing random moves! Dude, look at that moveset. Rolling Kick, Icy Wing, Dragon Breath. Dude,
Nice.
Weed God is the hype right now.
Weed God or Nuptup?
Weed God. Weed God.
You sure about that?
Weed God had to carry a lot more weight than Nuptup did.
Well, that's because Nuptup had Lieben.
Yeah, no, Weed God didn't. Weed God had to carry, like a true Weed God.
Yeah. Well, Nuptup's not the god of weed. Nuptup is the goddess of souls and eating them.
Yeah,
That's a very specific thing to be the goddess of.
I'm sorry, but Nuptup couldn't devour Weed God, because then Nuptup wouldn't have weed. I mean, even Nuptup.
Nuptup's pretty baller.
Even Nuptup has to enjoy some weed every once in a while.
Maybe.
Like, the stress of being
So,
the god of
we,
stealing souls and eating them.
Question, are we gonna do more level ups, or are we gonna go after Mist?
I don't know if we're ready to go after Misty right now. I think that, if anything, I'd like to... Because Misty's at 19 and 21, right?
I don't remember. Honestly, I just went in with my Bulbasaur and everything just died.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that...
Wait, can we get Bulbasaur now, or do we have to wait until we beat Misty?
I think we have to beat Misty in order to get Bulbasaur.
We should check. We should check.
Because it's a Cerulean encounter. Nothing wrong with that. It's not in here.
No, I think it's the house right, like, below that one.
I'm all about that rare candy, though.
Yeah.
Right, because there is one in here, right?
Oh yeah, there's Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur.
Hi, Bulbasaur. Why are you blue?
I take care of injured Pokemon. I nurse this Bulbasaur back to health. Hello. Back to health. It needs a good trainer to take
Slowly goes more and more into Toad.
to take care of it now. What are you looking at? Gotta look for the Mario Brothers.
I don't know. I don't think that's a thing. Wait, I think we can take the Bulbasaur.
Can we? Can we just walk up and take it?
We might be able to.
I thought that I had to hit A. Like, would you take? Can I just click it?
Bulbasaur.
No, I can't take it.
I guess we have to beat Misty.
We probably do. Or Nugget Bridge. Maybe it's beat Nugget Bridge.
No, I think I think Charmander is after Nugget.
Alright, well, let's get one of them, then.
Let's
I'm gonna waste that encounter up there where I could be getting an Oddish on a Charmander.
Well, we don't need an Oddish if we have a Bulbasaur.
That is true. But how are we gonna get the Weed God that we can't get in this game? Because it's anime. Unless Weed God is really anime. We should go in Ray's chat and ask if Weed God is anime.
Is anime real?
If Ray says yes, it's like, well, we know what we're doing!
Is anime real?
Is anime real?
Is anime real?
That is a good question to which we will never get the answer. Yeah.
Oh, this Spearow sprite is so much more on model than the one in blue.
Yeah, really. What's up, Raven? What are you doing?
The back sprite's the same.
Back sprite is
I
the
don't... Question! Why is it that in back sprites in Gen 1, the pixels are enormous?
I've never understood that. I thought it was gonna get better when I got it on the 3DS. I was wrong.
No,
So do I... Does Raven go after her own kind?
Yes, it's a
Yeah?
fucking Spearow. They're dicks to everybody.
So should I go it right in?
I guess. I just want you to remember that the last time I did remotely successful at a Nuzlocke, all my Pokemon died in one area.
I just like to point out, the last time we did a Nuzlocke, it was in this exact game, and Kenji killed our entire team. Nothing he says about his Nuzlocke experience can be taken for...
Okay, no, I will say this. My Nuzlocke experience is piss poor.
Meanwhile, the last time that I died was at the final rival fight right before the Elite Four.
Yeah, okay.
And that was only because I was sleep
Let me
deprived.
tell you a story. It was Pokemon Black 2. Me wanting to mix it up, I picked a Tepig as my starter, and for type coverage, I taught it Rollout. You know, good plan.
Get locked in, hardcore.
Good plan. So, what I think happened was, I used Rollout on a Zubat, so that it wouldn't kill me because I was fighting type. It was a Pignite at that point. And then, immediately, the next Pokemon that they used was, I think it was a Timber that started using Bide. I was locked into Rollout. And that started a train of terrible, terrible momentum off a cliff, killing my entire team by the time I got to the Desert Ruins.
We have 2 returning members on our team. Asuna with the freaking... symbol. I never gave it. I decided to stop giving it to people because I wasn't gonna remember.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take Asuna's away eventually. Asuna doesn't get to keep hers.
Yeah.
Do I have to edit that in?
Asuna.
So can someone make fan art of her giving me the evil eye that I could just put up in the corner?
I could probably draw that if you need me to.
I could cut it out. So we could probably do that. Besides the point though.
That said, when we got the Bulbasaur,
ground can't hit bird.
Ground can't hit flying, but flying's not. I think flying is neutral against ground. You'll be fine.
So peck it.
I guess.
Peck it. Gen 1's weird.
Yeah. Oh, he probably doesn't know any ground type attacks anyway.
We believe enough.
I don't believe.
Raven is honest to God the solution to the death I was least worried about. When Opal died in our last session, Pidgey, I honestly just turned to Isaiah and said, oh, she's dead. I really don't care. And people can be as angry as they want to be at me about that. I can take away your gender. Stop, Isaiah! How you doing tonight? But, in all seriousness, I turned to Isaiah and I went, yeah, I don't care. People can get as angry at me as they want about that, but to be perfectly honest, Pidgey is the most useless flying type in my opinion.
It is in Gen 1 at the very least.
Yeah, Gust a normal type move. That is what you have. That is your option. Why?
I mean, like, some people... And though, don't even argue Bidoof is useless, because it's not. It's the best HM slave.
This is true.
It learns every HM that isn't fly. Do you realize this?
I do.
A lot of people don't seem to.
See, I don't. That's why I never use Bidoof. I don't use HM slaves. I use HM people that I throw in the box and grab occasionally, but I don't have a slave.
Yeah. Well, I have 2 HM slaves in my Alpha Sapphire. I have a Linoon named HMs Please, and I have a Whalmer named Water HMs for you.
I like that. I like that a lot. That's creative.
Yeah. I felt kind of bad though. Like for a while before my team was full in Alpha Sapphire, I just kind of kept my Zigzagoon on me to fill a slot, and now it has max hearts in a me. And I kind of feel bad now about not giving her a proper name.
Jose, in the chat, I don't know what the delay is, but could you do me a favor and write down whether or not we faced off against Dubs in the last session? I don't think we did.
Well, we could save, see if it triggers, and if it does, we could, like, reload.
That would be being so cheeky. And I mean, like, that's cheeky even for us.
It is, but still.
That's like complete and total cheek. Like, so much cheek. Like, we could make chicken nuggets out of the amount of cheek that is.
Alright, then.
Oh, you know what we can do, though, that we took advantage of last stream? We should probably do again this stream.
What?
Here, would you like to co-op this?
Co-op? This restaurant controller is bizarre.
They are.
Like,
We both have control.
Like, the circle pad feels like it wants to be the one on 3DS, but then it clicks.
Yeah. Isaiah says no, we didn't. Good to know. But the upper right, I think, is my fast forward button. Upper.
This
no,
one?
above that to the right. No,
This?
yeah. You hold it down. Okay. So I don't like constantly fast forwarding because it
Is
takes away
there
the
a
sounds.
slow button? What does this other button do?
It saves my state. I can actually find out, I think. Too lazy. I don't know what it does.
Why does it make clicking sounds?
No one knows. Take that, Makey.
Like, I feel like it wants to be like a 3DS or a Vita, but then it clicks.
I know. That's, I think, like, the #1 complaint most people have with this controller. Meanwhile, I'm upset by the fact that it's so super sensitive in games that actually have corner motion.
Like A Link to the Past?
Yeah, like, if you go like this, what direction do you expect them to move?
To the right.
Okay, there's a chance he could be moving right and down. For no reason! No reason at all!
Well, that's why you use the SNES controller. I love the fact that everyone who owns a Retron, even if they grew up with Genesis games, is fully aware that the SNES controller is superior.
Oh yeah.
And always uses that.
Oh yeah. No, I've used that Retron controller, but I only use it for games like Mario. Just Raven leveling up nice and quick here.
Nice job. I should probably hold fast forward now.
Yeah, just like on-off fast forward every once in a while, just because we want this to go quickly.
There you go.
But we don't want to
cut... If a Pokemon drops into lower HP, I'll stop fast forward.
Yeah, we don't want to cut out the sound too, because that can be kind of annoying.
Okay.
But yeah. So I hate Roosterteeth so much. What do you think?
I'd say
Sarah's
Kiko.
probably kicks ass.
I guess let's throw in Saris.
Blood for the Blood God.
Wasn't that from Petty Artist?
It was, and I have never let that go.
Yeah.
Ha! We're faster than you!
And it's faster than you.
Ah!
I am made of.
No! Saris, why? Damn it.
God damn it, Saris. I was gonna do a joke, but then it actually died.
Why you do this to me? Why you prep for something that actually happens?
I was gonna sing that she was made of blood.
Ah, bad. Alright, again, I'm not bothered.
Alright, well, it looks like someone just died.
Someone was going to have to die to make room for the starters.
Can I check? Which one is A?
Did Sarah's die in our original run, too?
I think so. Well, hey, at least now we have space for Charmander and Bulbasaur.
That's what I was saying, is that we now have space for them both. I am still not bothered.
Yeah.
We haven't lost what I consider to be a six...
Okay, can I say something?
Mm-hmm.
It would be dumb to try to play Link to the Past like this, with the two of us with controllers.
Oh my god.
Okay, also, I realized something recently about A Link to the Past that I actually kinda don't like very much.
What?
Why the fuck does the magic cape exist when the Cane of Burna exists? They both do basically the same thing.
Lol, bye, Saris.
Bye. Oh, we at least still have Itachi.
We go to Itachi.
What's Itachi?
Itachi's a Zubat.
Okay. Well, we could land
If we really needed to.
If we need him.
If we really needed to.
We'll take him if we need him.
I don't mind Golbat.
Yeah.
It's the training process that is a pain.
Yeah. I will say this. Once again, going back to the last time when I played through Blue. For a while, I had Eradicate that was basically the crutch of my team.
For anyone who may or may not be just joining us and not know what a Nuzlocke run is, rules are simple. You can only catch the first Pokemon you see on each new route.
Unless you already have that Pokemon.
Unless you already have it, we're playing Dupe's Claws, which means we cannot have two of the same.
And then the other rule is that if a Pokemon faints for any reason, it's dead and you have to release it.
Yeah, that is why...
Saris there just died tragically, and neither of us really care that much.
Saris, I love you. You're a returning character, that's why I gave the name back. But I think you're 0 for 2 in survival.
Yeah. Okay.
And I mean, when I say she died, I mean like before we murdered our entire
Commencing
team.
fast forward.
Yeah, let's go back and kill some more stuff.
It's just, I feel like there are a lot of items in A Link to the Past that exist for the sake of existing and don't have much practical use.
This is true.
Like, when did you ever find yourself using one of the medallions except when you needed them to open a temple?
I never did. I forgot I had them occasionally.
Yeah. Because, like, I guess Ocarina of Time sort of falls into that, too, with, like, the spells again.
That's another game I would love to do a live stream of.
Yeah.
Link to the Past, just because Retron.
Yeah.
Raven,
Fury Attack.
Raven is broing right now. For worst mom, you are best bird bro.
Well, maybe we could do a little bit of A Link to the Past when we're done with Pokemon. Who knows?
Maybe.
Well, here's a question. If we were to play A Link to the Past, what would we name our hero?
We could leave it up to the audience if we wanted to.
Because, like, it's a 6-character limit, so... Did I ever tell you about what is currently, like, my go-to name for this sort of stuff?
No, what is your go-to name?
Juxley. Because you can condense it to fit into, like, any character limit.
I like the sound of it, too.
Because, like, okay.
Stop critting on me, come on.
Should we go back to the Pokemon Center?
Yeah, probably should.
Okay, because, like, the full spelling of Juxley is...
fast forward?
Yeah, is Juckley. But if need be, you can condense it down to Juxly. Or
True.
if need be, it could be, you can condense it down to whatever you need. And, like, it sounds the same either way.
This is true.
It's just a goofy name.
I really like the sound of the Juxley.
Juxley.
It's just... Something about it.
Other names that I'm
Something
proud
about it.
of, but aren't quite as, like, malleable as Juxley, I came up with the names Rubbles, Dindixie, and Gupteg.
Dindixie. Something about the way that comes off the tongue.
It's satisfying.
It is satisfying.
I also like
Gupteg.
Gupteg.
Gupteg has too many consonants in it.
I guess.
Gupteg. It's like
I also learned. I also learned.
It's like you're
I also learned
so
that
harsh.
You have enough. Because I sometimes when I'm bored, I name save files in
what?
games just to see what I can do. And I learned that in
Gohan,
Earthbound Beginnings, you have enough space to name your favorite food Red Skittles. Specifically the red ones.
Only the red ones!
Yeah. Are we going back to the Pokemon Center, or...?
Yeah, we're probably going to. At this point, I think I might actually just start running away from Rattata. Because they're vicious psycho killers.
Yeah.
They will murder their own kind.
I've asked this question before. How many young Pokemon trainers do you think die a year in, like, tragic accidents?
I think I've answered this before, but
Yeah.
not on stream. I was gonna say low thousands, maybe.
I'm gonna say high hundreds. Not quite different, but because like you gotta remember that they're like I guess they're Pokemon Rangers, and I'm sorry, this is bothering me, and I need to fix it.
What, that Fury Attack is lower than you grow?
Yeah.
When would we use it?
I don't know. That's just how the way I organize attacks.
Would we use it now? Or
No, this is just what I do. Like attacking moves are on the top, and then stat moves are on the bottom. That's just how I organize my attacks.
That's fine. Hey, 16.
Cool, do you want me to hit save?
Yeah, we can save for now. All of them are at 16, so I think that's good.
Yeah, we hit save state.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, also we should
We should what?
put someone else in front. Actually, no, they're all level 16, because now we don't have to grind Saris. Oh, that's kind of sad.
Saris, you were the second weakest Pokemon we had to Itachi.
Yeah.
You can't steal that spot from Itachi though.
Yeah.
He's too weak.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I think once you... Wait, we should heal.
Aren't they healed?
Yeah, but...
You want the power points?
Yeah.
That's fine. Who is Dubs gonna lead with? Do you know?
I think it might be Pidgeotto?
So should we throw Asuna out front?
Yeah. The only reason I remember that is because the Petty Artist comic opens with, like, the underleveled Pidgeotto.
Hey, are you playing... Iron Wolf, what's up, man? Hey, are you playing on Visual Boy Advance?
No, we're actually playing on a Retron.
Playing on the Retron 5. This is an actual cartridge we're playing.
Yeah, it's a cartridge, but the way the Retron works is that it can save states to, like, the console and then load them on a cartridge.
No, logo doesn't show up here.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Well, this is a Retron menu. One thing that we were actually planning on doing is, a long time ago, I bought a repro cartridge of Mother 3 that doesn't quite work when it comes to saving. It doesn't quite work when it comes to saving, but the Retron gets around that problem by making cartridge save states. So eventually we'll be able to continue streaming that.
To answer your question, Cruddy, death. Death is what's going on right now.
Yeah, we're playing a Nuzlocke.
Oh my god, Dubs versus Subs round, like, 4.
Yeah. You're struggling a lot. Oh wait, I gotta come up with a snobby voice. I'm doing great! I caught a bunch of strong Pokemon. Strong and smart Pokemon. Here, let me see what you caught, Subs.
I think I forgot to put Asuna out front, but I don't care.
This controller is weird.
It is.
It's shaped like a SNES cartridge. Okay, give me a second.
Oh my god. Is it really? Oh my, is it really?
It's like almost
it's
the same
size!
I just grabbed a Link to the Past off the shelf.
It's a sign. Oh, he's leading with a Spearow.
I'm just gonna put a Link to the Past down there.
Leading with a Spearow. I think Asuna can take a hit.
Yeah.
We are underleveled.
Hello.
We are
Actually, no,
underleveled.
I should put a Link to the Past back on the shelf.
I felt confident, and I suddenly feel less confident. I'd like Asuna to not die. Do we have items?
Yeah, we have potions.
Some potions.
We have some rare candies. Okay.
Some stuff.
Okay. I know this...
Do you think Asuna speechless for the Thunder Shout?
Probably not.
So, what?
I don't think it has enough strength to put you under. I think maybe we should... Actually, no. Why are you trusting my insight?
That's right, you murdered all my Pokemon last time.
Okay, okay, here's what we do from now on. Whenever you ask me for my opinion, do the opposite.
So your opinion was to go for it, so I'm going to heal.
Bruh, you need
It's
to
using
get...
Growl!
Bruh,
It just sealed its own
bruh,
fate!
you need to get 3DS Capture Card and do the 3DS version. We can't do the... Okay, we're not gonna do that because
Two problems. One, no one sells them.
Yeah. And two, we already have the cartridge and we can make full use of it. And
Yeah,
the
this is
resolution's better,
This is a real cartridge you should do the Mew glitch. We've done it before.
We have done it before, and it's against the rules.
Should I double team? Just to be a dick.
I mean, you can if you want.
Kinda do.
We can't do the Mew glitch, it's against the rules. And if you're gonna ask, I'm pretty sure glitches in general... I'm pretty sure glitches in general are against Nuzlocke rules, so no Mew, no Missigno item doubling, nothing of the sort.
Oh, I hit him. I'm not worried. I got 2 double teams in. Let's start hitting him. Thundershock! Go down! It didn't go down.
I kind of like the way these bumper buttons sound.
Awesome. Put the
Isaiah, I'm aware you're playing Darksiders. It's not really relevant to the stream.
You're saying true.
I'd say the best
Ginkgo?
option would be Ginkgo.
I agree. Ginkgo could probably take this entire fight.
No, they're gonna send out a Pidgeotto.
Sleep power.
True. So.
Doesn't he act... No. Does he send out a... He sent out a Spearow.
Yeah, but he also has a Pidgeotto.
Why does he have both?
I don't know.
That's dumb.
I think it's because he's Dubs. And Dubs is one letter away from Dumbs.
Where it explicitly states where glitches are banned from Nuzlocke. Well, here's the problem. Here's the
It's
problem.
not
Here's the
explicitly
problem.
Okay,
Here's the problem.
I would like to
Here's
say
the problem.
Okay, can I give my explanation first?
Go ahead, because I think it's gonna be the same as
Glitches
mine.
are not explicitly banned, but the Nuzlocke challenge originated in Pokemon Ruby, where there are fewer exploitable glitches than Gen 1.
Okay, here's my problem with that. I don't want to waste my chance to get a Charmander on catching an Abra that I'm going to use for the sole purpose of getting a Mew, which takes away my chance to get Bulbasaur!
Yeah. So, ultimately, the answer is no.
I want the starters, dang it!
The purpose of the Nuzlocke is to be as hard as possible, and if we give ourselves a perfect HM slave in Mew or infinite items through Missigno, it's not gonna be really a Nuzlocke anymore.
I want my Charmander and I want my Bulbasaur.
Yeah.
So, should I sleep it or should I just hit it? Should we slug?
Slug? I don't know.
What's this thing know? I mean, we have the level advantage.
I mean, it probably knows Scratch, maybe Sand Attack. I don't think it knows any ground-type attacks yet, and that wouldn't make a difference anyway.
So, just blast it with confusion?
I guess so. I mean, Ginkgo's got pretty good special.
Just take a hit for me, please, Ginkgo. Ginkgo takes hits. Ginkgo takes hits.
Surprisingly durable bug. Mew better than Charizard, Mew better than Venusaur. Why, that's totally true. I think we're gonna stick to our guns on this one.
Mew also OP as hell.
And also, there are a lot of Pokemon that are better than Charizard.
Yeah, let's be real.
Let's be real. The only starter that's worth picking based on hype alone is Blaziken.
Rattata. Psycho Killer.
I'd say we go with Gohan.
Oh yeah, what am I thinking? Gohan can take that thing. Gohan can take his Eevee too.
Yeah. Not... Wait, does he have... I think he might only have 4 Pokemon.
He does, but he has an Eevee.
Yeah, so that means he doesn't have a Pidgeotto.
So I was right.
Yeah.
Score 3 for me this thing? Low kick.
Masenko.
Take that, you bloodthirsty something. Sorry, Mom, I'm not gonna curse.
Well, I don't know, I mean, I actually like rats.
I knew it. Alright.
I like pet rats, so calling it a rat wouldn't really be an insult.
Pikachu's a rat.
Pikachu's a mouse.
Pikachu isn't though.
Let's be honest,
Rats
the best
are-
starter is Trico. Okay, I like... Okay, Cruddy, let me level. Cruddy, stop laughing. Cruddy, let me level with you. I like Sceptile as much as the next guy, but the best starter is Oshawott.
This is true. This is a truth. Eevee flinched! Get wrecked, Gums! Remember when we had the level disadvantage and we were
Gohan looks like he has 3 penises, says Cruddy. I don't really see how those look like penises.
He doesn't. He just has 3 tentacles. He's still a porn star, but you know. Subs defeated dubs, as they usually do.
Yep.
Take it easy, you won already. What, am I beating on him? Like, did I win the battle just while we start punching him? Like, 1v1 me!
I'm curious as to why his hair in the overworld is so different from his hair in battle.
I don't know.
In the overworld, he, like, kind of has, like, a douchey hair flip.
This is true.
Should I be narrating this? I don't know if I should be narrating this.
No. I think everybody has seen the whole... I went to Bill's and got some stuff, you should go over there, bye.
Also, I left Bill as a sputtering monstrosity on the floor.
I
took photos of it and loaded them on Instagram.
So Bill was working on this cool teleporter thing, so I punted him in there and pressed the go button. He's all screwed up now.
That's totally something he would do.
He would, though.
I don't know if I ever told you about this. There was a Nuzlocke comic called Fire Red Kick-Ass Mode, where the player managed to catch a male Clefairy in Mount Moon.
Oh, nice.
So in the comic, they ignored the Mount Moon encounter and instead named that Clefairy Bill, and they made that Pokemon Bill, and they had the trader kidnap Bill from his cottage.
Sceptile will destroy Samurott. Samurott is Sceptile's bitch? Oh,
excuse me.
1v1.
Excuse me. I'd like to
1v1.
remind you of who can learn Blizzard, Ice Beam, and Mega Horn.
No. Samurott knows.
And if you could try to Mega, I'll just use more Ice Beams.
Really? Like, no. Don't even bother. I'll make myself doubly weak to what you can do.
Put a baby in a microwave? Cruddy, that's not nice.
Cruddy. Let's just remember how well you did at zombies. Everyone, feel free to go watch that stream.
If anything, I don't think he could have performed any worse than I do.
Can I have it now?
He needs a good trainer to take care of it.
Yeah!
We can get Bulbasaur!
I thought it might be we needed to beat, we might need to beat...
Okay, cool, we got Bulbasaur!
We got a Bulbasaur!
Who should we... Okay, I know it's not an anime character, but I would feel validated naming this Bulbasaur Rose Quartz.
Can I ask where this Rose Quartz is from? I am unaware.
Steven Universe.
Steven Universe?
Part of her character thing is that she used to raise all these weird plants that gained sentience because they loved her, and then they would come back in later episodes as monsters.
I feel like I'd name a Bellsprout there.
Well, we can't get Bellsprout, I don't think.
So you're thinking Rose Quartz?
Yeah.
I can figure it.
Yeah.
I'll let it slide. Considering that we have...
The show is very much inspired by Dragon Ball, so...
Can I get a space in there?
Yeah, it's next to Z.
I know, I'm saying fit.
I don't...
I think it does.
No, we don't... The space won't work. RTZ.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that barely fits. Oof.
Cruddy says, listen, half that stream, I was high on painkillers. I don't think I did that bad, considering I was high as a kite.
No, what's sad is you performed better high as a kite than you did sober.
Okay, that's mean.
Shots fired!
That's mean. We don't need this drama in our lives.
Yo, Isaiah, can I get a bang bang in the chat, please?
Please take good care of Bulbasaur.
I will take good care of Rose Quartz before Tim kills her inevitably.
Okay, so what level is...
I'm gonna guess 5,
Rose?
am I right? Oh, 10.
10. Okay, cool. Should we spend some time level grinding?
Yes.
Or maybe we should level grind through the Nugget Bridge.
Do you think that is a good idea?
Probably not.
I'm curious. I felt like we were kind of under leveled
Yeah.
to take on...
Yeah, maybe we should get everyone to level 18.
I'll feel comfortable after that. This is gonna end up being a grinding stream, which is irritating, but whatever. I'm gonna cut most of the grinding out of the YouTube version, just because...
Okay, do you want me to hit fast forward?
You go ahead.
It's not, sorry, the controller disconnected.
That's okay. Asuna, the almighty bulldozer of the team.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have...
We have Leech Seed.
Only that did damage.
Let's just switch out with Gohan.
I can't wait for Gohan to become Super Saiyajin. Can I Mega Punch this thing? Or will it be little damage?
I don't know.
I haven't punched anything yet.
Okay, sorry. I take issue with the way these moves are laid out.
Okay, we have fighting, normal, weird. Alright.
You try Mega Punch. I'll take my finger off, fast forward. Crit?
That felt good. That
Yeah.
felt extremely good.
Mega Punch is always nice. Oh,
freaking
dude, you remember the
Gohan.
scene from... You watched Pokemon Origins, right?
I did.
You remember that scene where Charizard Mega'd and then Mega Punched Mewtwo? And you could see, like, Charizard's fist, like, on the other side of Mewtwo.
That was awesome.
And then, like, they replayed the scene, like, 3 times at different angles.
That was awesome.
I love Pokemon Origins so much.
It was probably the best spin-off of anything ever. Like, just in general.
Well, yeah. It was great, especially the Japanese dub where the Pokemon made, like, animal noises.
I can see why they did it internationally, though, for the English audience.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like... Here's the thing. I can't speak for every English-speaking country, but I know that in America could probably handle the animal noises, and it wouldn't kill off...
Cruddy says that, that Mankey can learn weird moves like Bubble Beam. It wouldn't surprise me if it could, but I don't think it would benefit much from Bubble Beam because its physical is better than its special.
Squirtle, 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 Squirtle.
That's just annotated. Spoiler alert, Squirtle later.
But not until after we beat Surge. Did you know that it's canon that Surge is from Unova?
It is. I saw that.
Switch with Ginkgo.
Yeah, Ginkgo would probably do really well.
Resistance to fighting, confusion.
Super effective. Sup.
It's just funny because in this they call him the Lightning American, and He's from Unova.
I still think that I feel bad because, like, here's the thing. America got some great games in the series that take place, you know, in America.
Being XD, like the
Black,
the
White,
Coliseum,
Black, White.
the Coliseum arc, and Gen 5.
Yeah, America got some great games story-wise, but they got snubbed on the jump into 3D besides Coliseum.
Yeah.
Like, that's just such a snub.
Oh, but I thought Psychic ran off the special stat. Is everything else is physical? No, the way that it works is that some types are physical and some types are special. For example, fighting and normal and grass.
I think Ginkgo against Sandshrew?
Yeah, I guess so. Those are all physical, but Psychic, Fire, Water,
stop
and
critting
Ghost,
me!
those are special. And teaching Mankey Bubble Beam wouldn't work very well because it's a special move, and Mankey has better physical attack.
This is true.
Psychic benefits the most from the special stat, but it's not the only type that uses it.
Yeah, like, watch this. Thunder Shock.
Yeah, that's special too.
Asuna is a fan of her special.
For example, the reason why Flareon sucks is that it has physical attack growths, but all its fire-type moves are special. And even after the split happened and an attack being physical or special was based on the move and not the type, Flareon's only physical fire move was Flare Blitz, which it doesn't have the HP to use.
It will die if it uses its best move.
So...
It's the Pichu of Pokemon, pretty much.
Yeah, it's the melee Pichu of Pokemon. Flareon. I find it funny, though, that now Charizard is the one that hurts itself when it attacks. Only with one move, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Charizard is slightly underrated.
Yeah.
Like, it gets a lot of hype just because it was the original fire type and it was a dragon.
It's not a dragon. It wasn't a dragon until Gen 6.
Yeah, but it looks like a dragon. You know what I mean?
It's a flying lizard.
Stop missing with your freaking low kick.
Why is Karate Chop a normal move?
I don't know. Why do you learn low kick first and then Karate Chop, which is not a fighting move? Like, does that make any sense?
I don't know.
I don't know. There's a lot of issues with Gen 1.
Yeah.
But we love it anyway for some reason.
No, I love Kanto. I don't love Gen 1. Like, okay, Fire Red, Leaf Green, beautiful. Give me them. I will put them on a sandwich.
You'll eat them?
You know what I mean.
Valuable Pokemon?
No, you know what I mean.
Messed up thing I've ever heard you say in my entire life. And you're the guy who said that you would love to see a dead Pokemon's soul get swallowed by yourself. You swallowed a soul while I wasn't
Charizard's hidden ability is Solar Power, which basically is a life orb in the sun. Well, yeah, but Charizard's hidden ability doesn't mean jack shit when you're using its Mega Forms.
This is true.
Because Mega Pokemon have their own specific abilities.
This is true.
Okay, but here's the thing. If Gen 1 and its remakes were sandwich ingredients, Fire Red and Leaf Green would go on the sandwich, and then Gen 1 would go immediately in the garbage. They'd be things that I don't like sauerkraut or horseradish.
That's right, I forgot you're not a horseradish fan.
I'm not.
See, for me, I'd say Gen 4 is horseradish.
Gen 4
like it, but
Gen 4 isn't horseradish. It's mayonnaise.
No, it is not.
It's not mayonnaise?
It is not mayonnaise. Because, like, here's the thing. I'm more likely to eat horseradish than mayonnaise, just because both go with something. But to me, horseradish goes with more things. Like,
I can agree with that.
I want a roast beef sandwich, I'll put some horseradish on there. I'm eating a steak, I'll put some horseradish on the plate. Mm. You know? Hell, I've had horseradish on a chicken sandwich. It's actually really good.
I feel like that's something you would enjoy.
Yeah, it is something I did enjoy.
Sorry, I'm just remembering that one time we've made, like, the craziest tuna sandwich possible.
That was a good sandwich.
It was!
It tasted like a flavor explosion.
Yeah, totally.
But it was
like, we shoved, like, as much on there as we could have.
That was awesome.
With, like, the wasabi.
Put some wasabi, put some soy in there, grab some mustard, put mustard in there.
There was Worcestershire.
We put Worcestershire sauce in there. That was a good sandwich.
Okay, speaking of eating stuff, remember the last time we streamed Pokemon, we were talking about eating Pokemon?
Yes, I do remember this. This was a long time ago.
Sorry, that conversation is always on my brain because we came up with some weird ones.
We did.
Didn't we bring up Shaman at one point?
We did, and we were like, that's a salad, man. You just like
wait.
skin a shaman the way you.
Okay, I kind of want to see Pokemon eat other Pokemon. Like, imagine a Primeape picking up a Cherubi and munching on it, or a Pyro hunting down a group of Stantler. Well, they at least talk about Pokemon eating other Pokemon. For example, Carnivine and Malamar are the ones that stand out the most. They actually describe how Malamar eats things, and it's terrifying. What it does is it uses its psychic powers to get a grip on your brain, have you willingly walk toward it, and then it liquefies your insides and drinks you.
It's like Cell, pretty much. Only it doesn't get the kick out of the fear of its enemies.
Here's the thing, though. Here's a question. If Pokemon eating other Pokemon, would that make Swallow like the top of the food chain? Because it eats everything?
I don't think so.
Swallow, or like Munchlax?
No, Munchlax, I don't think it eats other Pokemon. I think Munchlax is a gatherer. I mean, have we ever seen it eat a sandwich or something like that? Like out of a picnic bag?
I think so.
Have we?
Like in the anime a few times,
Like,
probably.
have
We've seen it eat Pokeballs in Smash Bros.
But have we seen it eat meat?
In Smash, yes, some of the food items are meat.
Oh, there you go. Top of the food chain right there, Munchlax.
Munchlax.
Eat anything. Eat a person.
I will say, though, like, the version of the Pokemon world that I picture is certainly, like, kind of gritty. What would eat Wailord? I don't think anything specifically would eat a live Wailord. But I think if, like, Carvana or maybe some Basculin were in the same body of water as a dead Wailord, that thing would be picked clean.
I almost made a horrible joke, but it would have been completely inaccurate, so I'm not going to do it.
Yeah. Because, like, an interesting thing to me is that, like, real piranhas are freshwater fish, but Carvana are, like, saltwater.
Carvana are the evolved version of...
Yeah.
Like, here's the thing. Real animals exist in the Pokemon world. We've seen them.
Well, only in the anime.
In the anime.
But the anime is only one version of the Pokemon
Here's the thing.
universe, of which there are several.
If we stick within a Pokemon world where animals exist, who's to say that freaking, like, piranhas don't... Like, if a piranha gets, like, scienced, it becomes a Carvana?
I don't know. Like,
I can only just say science because it's all I can think of.
Here's the thing. Like, with the way that the Pokemon continuity works now, you have the anime verse, and you have the manga verse, and then you have the different incarnations of the game verse.
Yeah, the game's made it even worse.
I'd love to see Crawdaunt claws. I'd love to get some Crawdaunt claws and dip them in butter and lemon. Okay, Crawdaunt...
Yeah, I'm in.
I don't think Crawdaunt would be as easy to eat as Corphish, though, because I think they'd have tougher meat.
Dude,
There'd be more of it, but it'd be tougher.
Would try very hard.
I would probably eat Crawdaunt too, to be completely honest. Okay, wait, Crawdaunt or Kingler?
Well, here's the thing. Crawdaunt is a lobster, and Kingler is a
Kingler's
crab. So you could have them both.
Yeah.
And they would taste different.
Yeah.
So you're not missing it. You're not missing out by picking one over the other. You're just getting like.
You're just
like,
getting a different
do you want
experience.
lobster or crab? You know, like
Yeah.
you feel like having some lobster, you get some lobster. You feel like having some crab, you get some crab. You know,
Yeah.
it's not a big deal.
But, like, I think the funniest thing, though, about, like, the idea of eating Pokemon is that some of them cook themselves.
That they do.
Like, Torchic and Pignite.
I was gonna say, we
like,
called Tepig for a long
Torchic
time.
and Tepig are the ones that immediately come to mind. But then they're just, like, kind of all the fire types. If you're, like, an omnivorous superhuman, you could probably just take a bite out of Charmander, and it's, like, out of a live Charmander, and it's already fully cooked.
That would be so...
Combuskin fried chicken, Grumpig bacon. Well, I don't think Combuskin is fried chicken so much as it's grilled chicken.
Probably, yeah, I agree with that. Although we did call Tepig self-cooking bacon for a long time as a joke.
Yeah. That comes to that just raises the question, though, like, what about grass types? Are those meat, or are they, like, salad?
I would say that depends on the Pokemon.
Okay.
Bulbasaur, that is a piece of meat with a salad on top.
Okay, well, let's say,
Here's the thing, do you think Pokemon baseball players, have you seen them?
Yeah.
Gen 5.
Yeah.
Do you think that they rip the backs off of Bulbasaur in place of sunflower seeds?
I don't know, I mean, actual sunflowers exist in the Pokemon world. That wouldn't really be necessary.
Oh, it would. It would. Let me tell you right now, it would. Because Sunflora, they don't have seeds.
They don't.
They don't.
They have eggs, like every other Pokemon.
Alright, and we know that chewing tobacco...
Wait, here's a question. Do you think a Pokemon egg would taste different based on its type?
Yes, I do.
Like a dragon type egg versus like a grass type egg.
Have you ever played Dragon Fable?
I have not.
Alright, that game used to be popular a long time ago.
Scrambled Execute. I could get behind that.
Oh, that's so wrong in my head. I just imagine, like, Execute, like, just like, beating them with an egg beater, like, die already! I need breakfast! You just grab, like, you walk in to, like, you see a I gotta stop. I have an image in my head, it's so funny. So, it's early in the morning. You're like you're a trainer, but you're
no, you're Erica.
Yeah, you have no morals. You have no morals. You're not Erica, but you have
like
no
Team
morals.
Rocket. No, you're
Yes,
like,
you are Team Rocket.
You know, I think in the manga, Erica was Team Rocket.
Oh my god. Whichever. Point is, you have no remorse.
Ooh,
you
Blackened Luminion.
That could be good. You go in. You see a Pokemon professor who's like keeping people's or Bill, whatever. You see, like, stables with Pokemon in it. You see Execute, Tepig, and, help me, Oddish, because that thing looks like a flipping blueberry.
Yeah, totally.
And you go...
No, Cherim.
Cherim, and you go... Breakfast.
It's funny because, like, Cherubi looks like cherries, but then Cherim looks like an eggplant.
That it does. And you're just like, I'm going to make the best omelet later. And you just...
The greatest omelet.
And, like, the professor walks in to, like, check its Pokemon.
Dude,
like, no!
Dude, imagine a dragon-type omelet.
I can't, actually. It's pitiful, I know, but I legitimately can't.
Yeah. Well, I guess this is just something that I'm just gonna have to imagine on my own.
What do you mean by a dragon-type omelet?
Imagine what a dragon-type egg would taste like.
Well, here's the thing. Like I said, you haven't played Dragon Fable. They said that... in the game, you get a bunch of different eggs.
Okay.
Because, like, it's an online RPG, MMORPG. It's pretty good.
Wait, I just remembered something. Sorry, Cruddy.
Long time ago.
I've just remembered that it was specifically stated that people eat Farfetch'd.
People do eat Farfetch'd. What's up?
You're filming?
Yeah.
Hi.
We're live, actually.
I wanted to show you if anybody saw the Netflix April Fool's prank.
I did not.
What is it?
Just look at the categories of the Netflix, like the video categories.
Yo, shout out to John Stamos.
Yeah.
For one day, you determined what people watched.
Dude, Sawsbuck venison steak.
Cruddy, I'm going to go hunt down a wild animal now. Tim, just play.
Okay. What Pokemon were you planning on sending out?
I don't know. I'm gonna go hunting real quick.
Well, no, seriously, what Pokemon?
What were we fighting?
What Pokemon do I send?
What were we fighting?
I don't know.
We need to go back. Mackie?
Okay, I'll
Raven. Raven's low, and she's handling these things.
Okay. Farfetch'd all orange. Well, you see, I don't know if the orange would go well with the leek. Well, yeah, but it comes with the leek. That's why it's called Farfetch'd.
The freaking hors d'oeuvres.
Okay, I'm sorry. There's something else that I need to do.
Here's the thing, though. Farfetch'd is duck, right?
Yeah, it's duck.
Duck's good.
Oh, Rose hit level 15. Option. I'm sorry, why is the text speed mid? I'm fixing that.
Go ahead.
Squirtle soup? I don't know if I would eat a Squirtle. I'm sorry.
Tell you what,
okay.
I bet the French would love the... Say ball form select called
Mag Cargo.
Yeah, would love that.
How would you salt a Mag Cargo, though?
That's an excellent question.
Did I accidentally turn off Battle Scene? Well, good. We're grinding. It's not needed anyway. Now here's a question. If you had to, like you're starving, would you eat, like, one of the humanoid Pokemon?
Like what?
Like, I don't know, like Lucario or Gardevoir. Not that there's really much of Gardevoir to eat. It's, like, all skinny.
I couldn't eat a Gardevoir, because, like, they look so sweet. I'd probably cuddle it.
Polytoad legs? I don't know. I've never actually had Frog.
I'll say right now, like, Gardevoir is the kind of Pokemon that would get special treatment. Like, I would, like, if I needed to cuddle a Pokemon for warmth, I would totally cuddle the Gardevoir.
No, you'd pick a fire type.
No.
Oh, by the way, we got Vine Whip.
No, because I would sweat so bad. I'd wake up, my clothes would be drenched.
Wham!
Plus, man, Gardevoir free, like, built-in blanket, man.
With, like, the dress?
Yeah. Like, dude, if you need a Pokemon for a sleeping partner, Gardevoir.
There's no audio.
There's audio, we're just grinding.
Yeah. Like, we had
Looking right now, there's audio.
We had it on fast forward for a while. Wait, why didn't I not switch out? This is Mankey. We got this.
As long as Rose doesn't die. And before you kill
Milk
her,
Tank Milk, Go-Goat Milk. Well, they do have Milk Tank Milk. That's the Moo Moo Milk that they have in every game. I don't know about Go-Goat Milk, but I could get behind Go-Goat Cheese.
As could I.
Well, like, they do... Here's the thing, like, aside from transportation, why would you raise Go-Goat? You get milk.
You know what I want, though?
Dude, actually, that raises another question. Like, sorry to go back to Zelda all suddenly, but what exactly does Ordon cheese taste like? Because, like, it seems to be more solid than real goat cheese. It seems to be more like a cow-based cheese from what you see of it in game.
What was it? Oh yeah, fried tentacle.
Fried tentacle?
Oh yeah.
Well, tentacle is a jellyfish.
You're right. I thought it was a squid for something. Like I knew it was a jellyfish too, but I was
yeah,
like,
I think it would be better if you asked about fried Inkay.
There we go. That's what I was looking for. I wonder what a fried jellyfish would taste like.
Probably nothing, because I don't think there would be any way to cook a jellyfish. No, there's audio because Cruddy's responding to us.
Yeah, he can hear us. The game not coming? That's weird.
Oh, Rose evolved. Awesome.
That's so strange. Yeah, audio's fine over here.
Fried go-go cheese with cherry.
Mic's working, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because Cruddy's responding to us. He just responded to the goat cheese question.
Like nothing's wrong with it.
Grilled Electros. I've never had eel, but I could see that. The Tynamo's too cute. I don't think I could eat anything from the Tynamo line. If
people responding to our discussions. So.
Yeah. It's not just you. Someone else had said the same thing, but we don't know why.
No, that was one of them.
Oh.
Reloading.
Oh, Cruddy has said that he can hear us nice.
Cruddy says he hears. It's sad now because I can officially hear your voice when you write these comments. Keep going.
Oh, right, sorry. Wait, what level are we grinding to?
18.
18, got it.
I'm pretty close.
I think I'm gonna go back to the Pokemon Center.
Go ahead.
What is this circle pad?
Bed. Buffer, please. Please. Buffer. A little. It's not buffering for you. Plays the technical difficulties music in the background.
What music is that?
Well, now I have to play it. That's right. You don't watch that much Achievement Hunter.
I don't.
Let's play. So you don't know the technical difficulty. It should be here.
Who picked this music choice, Ray?
It was somehow related to Ray. There, now you've all heard the.
What animal is Bulbasaur? Well, it's not really
Bulbasaur
sure
is
what
a
animal.
seed.
It's not really sure what animal Bulbasaur is. Some of its name translations call it a frog. It's not quite sure what. We're never quite sure what Bulbasaur is. I don't. No one knows what Bulbasaur is, to be completely honest.
So there you guys go. Hard proof that my mom watches the streams. Thanks, Mom. Love you.
One thing though is that I've always seen Bulbasaur is.
Oh,
Like,
and Mom's in the chat now, so behave.
okay. I don't quite know what Bulbasaur is. I think it might be some kind of dinosaur, but I wouldn't know.
I think it's a giant seed. Yeah, I'll pick it back up.
Well, it's stated in Pokedex entries that the seed is actually like placed on it when it's born, or something.
Oh, that's cute.
Which is inconsistent with Pokemon hatching from eggs.
Well, here's the thing though. If it hatches from an egg, then like, what if the seed is in the egg but it's not on there, and then the mommy's seed.
No, like maybe the seed is like placed on the egg by the parent, and then when the Bulbasaur hatches, it like latches on. Bellsprout and Oddish salad for starters. Crispy aromatic Psyduck, fried Shelder, and Chansey egg for the main course.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Ditto for dessert because he kind of looks like Marshmallow.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now.
I think that right there ends the eating Pokemon discussion.
No. Last note for the eating Pokemon discussion: if you do not want to put an Oddish on a salad.
Oh yeah, that thing's poison.
Oddish is an elderberry.
Oh, it is.
Because I'm telling you right now, it is an elderberry.
Why?
Go and look up elderberry and tell me that an Oddish does not
elderberry.
resemble. Yeah, and here's the thing: elderberries can be consumed if prepared the right way. Otherwise, can kill you. People used to make wine out of them, but like that's the thing. I believe that Oddish is an elderberry.
Oh yeah, it does look like it's like all dark and purple. Yeah. Well, earlier you just
Your
said
mother
it looked
was
like a blueberry.
No, I never said it looked like a blueberry.
You did. You said Oddish looks kind of like a blueberry.
Well, here's the thing. Look up a blueberry and look up an elderberry.
Yeah,
they look similar.
They look kind of similar. Elderberries look like purple cherries.
That they do. But that's the thing is. While they do look like blueberries, look like elderberries a lot more. And I guess I made that like connection in my head after calling them blueberries, but
I'm pretty sure Oddishes are supposed to be radishes, though.
Yeah, but they're blue. I couldn't imagine Princess Peach plucking an Oddish out of the ground.
Well, she plucks Mr. Saturn's.
Yeah, but Mr. Saturn is everywhere.
He's not everywhere.
He is everywhere.
You would find...
Mr. Saturn is the actual concept of being everywhere.
No, he's not. I've played all the Earthbound games, and there's only one Mr. Saturn that isn't in his hometown.
Here's the thing, though. What if that is all an illusion?
What, Mr. Saturn's an illusion?
No, the idea of a Mr. Saturn hometown. What if they're just everywhere, but they set up a hometown to make a thing? We're not everywhere. We're all here.
Well, there's more than one Saturn Valley.
That's the thing. What if it moves? What if it's the same one? It just moves.
Well, I don't...
They're everywhere, Tim. It's a conspiracy.
Okay. I'm not saying that the Mr. Saturn aren't intelligent enough to move a town if they need to.
They're everywhere. Mr. Saturn are the most horrifying things to me.
They're not that bad.
They're everywhere.
There are things in Earthbound way worse than Mr. Saturn.
Yeah, but nothing in Earthbound like Mr. Saturn gets into my dreams. Quillfish sushi.
Yeah, Cruddy, we're gonna try to move on to different discussion.
Yeah, we're back on. We're off that topic now.
What's so wrong about Mr. Saturn to you? Is it the nose?
No. If there was a if I had a problem with Mr. Saturn's nose, I would have a much bigger problem with Squidward.
And Mario.
And Mario, for that matter. I wouldn't be able to play Mario if I had a problem with noses.
Yeah.
I mean, how can I even watch Achievement Hunter? Have you seen Gavin Free?
I've seen. Mr. Saturn sounds like a pedophile. Okay,
Who says he isn't? Who says he isn't?
I don't know. Okay, Cruddy, if you've ever played Smash Brothers, have you ever seen those weird pale items that walk around and have big noses? Those are Mr. Saturn. They're from the Earthbound games. Yeah, Google Mr. Saturn. They're from the Earthbound games. They're these benign aliens.
We are at 17, except for Raven. We are so close.
They're these weird benign aliens that are smarter than they look. but also still kind of dumb. They know how to make time machines, but they can't draw geographically correct maps of their hometown.
Well, here's the question. They might not be... They might just be, as a species, directionally challenged.
They might be. Well, they can at least... Well, I don't quite know about that, though, because they're very mechanically inclined.
Mr. Saturns are weird.
Yeah.
They're also everywhere.
They've built time machines, they've built cars, they've built flying machines out of birds. I know what Mr. Saturn is, you inconsiderate fuck. They make me feel uncomfortable.
Cruddy's on my team.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to make sure. Sorry if
I think they want to touch me inappropriately. Dude, they've probably been inside you. You just don't realize it.
Well, I will definitely tell you the truth about Saturn coffee. And the fact that it's psychoactive.
Those things are just... They're terrifying, man. You don't realize it.
Saturns are strange.
Rose is the first one to hit 18.
Nice. Well, we should probably take her out of the front of the party then.
Probably should take her out of the front party, but not after she murders this century.
Okay.
Good girl. Alright, Kim,
damn it.
stop! I am the one who controllers right now.
Fine.
You're doing the same thing Isaiah did.
You see, Cruddy, the reason that they did that is because you drank some Saturn coffee. Passed out in the hot spring.
They touched a part of me I didn't know I had. I need an adult. I am an adult.
He legally is an adult.
Don't worry, I got an adult right here. Nice DBZA reference, though. I got that. Hey, wow, immediately, Pokemon that Raven can just murder.
Do you want me to hold fast forward for this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Because we're still we still got levels to go, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm still switching for Asuna, who hasn't hit 18 yet. I think once we hit 18, we'll be ready for the Mega Bridge. That's what you get.
Wait, I forget. In the Mother 3 save, did we name our move PK Blaze, like PK 420 Blaze It, or PK Blaze Bomb?
I think we named it PK Blaze Bomb because PK 420 Blaze It didn't fit.
Cruddy has taken a bow. Okay, I don't actually think we ever finished this. If we were to start streaming A Link to the Past a little bit, what would we name our hero?
I don't know. I said we were going to leave it up to the audience. Audience hasn't provided anything. Here's the thing, do we... Oh my god, you know what? I hate Rattata, we're not dealing with that.
We're not dealing with it?
We're gonna go heal, and then we're gonna keep going, because we've gotten to the point where we're not really healing all that often, but... we saw what they did to their own kind.
Yeah. Rest in pieces, Saris. You will be laughed at. Name him Asshead.
Or whatever. All of the...
Or Fucker.
Multiple...
Well, Fucker would fit within the 6-character limit.
I'd love for Zelda to be like, oh yes, Fucker, my hero.
Yeah.
No, we're... Cruddy. Here's the thing, by the way, Cruddy, Isaiah and I are talking, and we've come up with...
No, your uncle would be like, don't leave the house, fucker.
Your uncle just hates you. That's not even your name, but that's what you tell people it is, because that's all you've been known by.
It's funny, like...
My parents gave me a name, but I have long since forgotten what it was.
One thing is funny, it's like, if you name a character in an RPG, like, they make it so that, like, it kind of makes it so that you're ugly, and people don't know what to say when they look directly at you.
Yeah, honestly.
Don't leave the house, fuck!
Don't leave the house, fuck! I'm gonna leave now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have so many great little, I like rename the rival apostrophe S mom.
Oh yeah, I love doing that.
You showed me that, that's great. Rival's mom wants to fight, because he's too...
Or you could also fit apostrophe S bitch.
Yeah, really. I just like rival apostrophe your bitch would like to battle. Alright. Ginkgo hanging out. Raven got to 17, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did. Good girl. So go on.
Actually, no. I'm sorry. I want to connect something back. Before the Saturns were implemented in the original Mother game, there were, in an area where there would have been Saturns in a later entry, they had a cave full of monkeys, and one of them actually tries to flirt with your female party member.
See, man, I don't trust him.
You don't
trust him. Nope.
You don't trust Saturns because of what a monkey did? I believe the line is, "Bow wow, Edda, what a dish."
Hey.
And she's like 12.
See, that's pedophilia. You can't let him get away with that.
Yeah.
Like, do you kill that monkey?
You can't.
Oh, you should.
This
Rattata!
I certainly feel as though Anna would have killed the monkey if she weren't on Ninten's leash. Because, let me tell you something. That girl is terrifying.
Is she, though?
Yes, she's the only character in the series to get an instant death attack that works consistently. Her ultimate attack is burning everything to the ground. Nothing can survive it. Nothing. It'll always kill everything.
Going to Pokemon Tower is going to be sad.
Sorry, Cruddy, I don't think I can help you there. My voice. Damn it.
I would be too, man. I would be too. Have you tried using the magic word? No.
Or you could use the magic object, gun.
Nah. That's for when you're trying to sell real estate. Dead air. Ah! No,
Aren't we gonna run from Rattatas?
Yeah, we are. It's tough because we don't have that much else in here that Gohan can kill. But Rattatas are scary. Like, you know, everyone knows that moment from Supernatural where, like, I feel like even people who don't know Supernatural, there's a part in it where one of the main characters, Dean, is under the effect of ghost fear, I think is what it's called.
Ghost fear?
Yeah, where he's, like, permanently afraid. And he doesn't get scared. Like, he's the ballsiest character on that show.
So he turns into Luigi.
Pretty much, yeah. Like, you can get him to...
What if that's the reason Luigi is afraid of everything?
Ghost fear?
Yeah.
Or, like, fear sickness, whatever it's called?
Yeah.
My sister will probably run in here and yell at me for not remembering what that's called, but that's beside the point. Probably. Wouldn't surprise me. But, well, here's the thing. Luigi's not dead. That actually, like, it gets to the point where you scare yourself to death and you die. Like, legitimately, you die.
Well, Luigi has extra lives.
I think we just figured out why Luigi is a little whiny green guy.
Well, he's green by choice.
He is green by choice. But, like, so they hear something in a cupboard, and they're looking for the ghost that Dean caught the sickness from, so they can kill the ghost. Because you can kill ghosts in that show. It's kind of weird. Gonna try to kill it so that they can make Dean better. And they hear a noise in a locker, and they open the locker, and there's just a cat, and the cat looks at Dean, and Dean goes, "Ah!" That was scary!
Afraid of cat.
Literally, just a cat. Look at Seed Up. It's really funny.
I think... I don't know. I don't...
Look up. Supernatural. That was scary. Do it right now.
Okay.
Do it right now. If you haven't seen it, open up a new tab and do it. I guarantee you. Literally open up a new tab, though. Don't stop watching. Taking a pain pill, wanna play zombies?
Sorry, Cruddy, we gotta stick to Pokemon.
I would, but I have a person in the house who cannot split screen with me, because Call of Duty kind of bad that way. Gohan is 18, that helps. You can now run from all the Rattata. 18. I think we're all 18 now. Yeah, what? Play the audio too. Play the audio so we can hear it. We're gonna play the audio of the clip. It's really good. It's my favorite Supernatural clips of all time. It's so good.
Well, you should keep...
Go. Yeah. I'm gonna go peel up. It's so quiet. Right, here we go. Keep in mind what I just described. They're looking at the locker. Just gonna open it. there you go. It's so good. Especially because it's Jensen Ackles. Like, that dude
Wait, are
is
we all at level 18?
built... Yeah, they are. They're all 18. Oh, no, because it's 17. I'm wrong. My bad. Ginkgo is a level 2.
It's weird that we're both controlling this game at the same time.
Yeah, just don't ever do that with Isaiah. That was a
mistake.
that was an experience.
Well, you can trust me, I think.
Oh, I know you know, James. This fucker, like, don't think I am a drug addict. Like, I had surgery. Yeah, no, I'm not. No, I'm not saying. Cruddy, believe me, I'm not trying to slander you in any way. For those who didn't see the last stream, Cruddy was just in the hospital. He had to have part of his intestines removed. So he's on painkillers. And we were playing zombies on our last stream. And Cruddy just out of nowhere decides, I'm gonna take some painkillers and see how well I play. So we literally did compare. And I'm not kidding you. When I made that joke earlier, I wasn't kidding. He played better after the painkillers kicked in than before.
I think it might be because, like, in a way, painkillers make you a little bit more reckless.
You will. Well, painkillers. How I learned to slide dodge.
I don't know if I'm within
so
mic
many
range.
Spiro. No, this mic's really sensitive. You'll have to speak up a bit the farther back you get, which is why I'm sitting right here.
Okay.
But yeah. So many flipping Spiros. Should we start killing these things?
Yeah, probably.
Does it die? Oh, it dies. All right.
Cause confusion.
Cause confusion.
Sorry, I can't do it when you're staring at me like that.
That was the point.
It was from Kirby's Dream Land.
I get enough complaints when I do the occasional whistle like I just did. Then you go and do that.
It's from Kirby's Dream Land.
We've discussed that, though.
Have you ever seen?
Here we go. I'm going to commission you. I'm going to definitely edit this part in. Go, Tim.
Sorry about your staples, Cruddy.
Get me a picture of Asuna, Tim. Draw one of her trying to shove tissues into her ears, and I will blast that up on the screen.
Okay, so I need one of Asuna giving you the stink eye, and another with Asuna with tissues in her ears.
Yeah, but like clearly like in pain from the high pitched noise. Because headphone users, Tim, not fans of that.
I tried to aim it as far away from the mic as possible. I guess that's not right.
You did not. You did not.
Okay, whatever.
You would have had to turn around and maybe take like a couple inches away from the mic. You just kind of looked up. I got staples in my belly.
Staples.
That is what.
Have you ever seen James? Have you ever seen the One Awkward Zombie comic about a trip to Staples?
No.
Okay, well, sometimes Awkward Zombie is a comic that's usually about video games, but sometimes it's about the artist's life. And there's a comic where
Shout out to Awkward Zombie.
Yeah, where she went to get supplies for something, and she needed to find staples and couldn't because everything in the store was labeled Staples. And it was like, these are paper clips, this is an eraser, this is a socket wrench.
Best photo. Dewey Supersonic.
I don't think so. Because confusion has the chance to confuse, and I think the powders are more useful. Cruddy, I don't think we can hit that link right now.
Okay. It'll just delete the chat.
Thank you. Thank you for that, Cruddy.
That was good. That was pretty good. Alright, so we need to reconnect the chat real quick. Alright. We no longer have access to previous comments, though. Alright, so we got, what was that, 5 level 18s?
Yep.
Like a bridge time. We should be able to handle it, right?
What should we put out in front?
Hold on. Before we even encounter, let's just go up and try to see what kind of trainer it is. I was gonna say it was like a bug trainer to throw out. I don't know. Well, who do we have leading? I feel safe with Ginkgo out.
Yeah, Ginkgo's good.
Round 1!
This is Nugget Bridge.
Yeah, I do. Because if I don't, I lose the game.
I will put the controller down.
Alright. Oh, we forgot to turn battle animations on. Oh, it is a bug catcher! I knew it!
We can turn battle actions back on after this.
I knew it was a bug catcher.
Yeah.
Raven around. This is our time to shine. I've had people ask me which Raven, like if this was the Raven from Teen Titans. It's weird because I
Which
did
Raven
not.
is this?
This is Raven Branlin from Ruby,
Yeah, right.
aka Worst Mom. Not to be confused with my mom, who's in chat, who's Best Mom. I'm sorry, Summer Rose, but you have not met my mom.
McCurry has appeared.
Wild McCurry has appeared. Hi, McCurry. Welcome to the
And also,
stream.
Cruddy, I've never actually been to Jersey Mike's. I should try it out.
How's your day been today, Tim?
Jersey Mike's.
There we go.
There was a moment in my head where I was like, is that what you want me to do?
Yes, no, that was exactly what I wanted you to do.
I'm gonna hit save state real quick.
Yeah, you can do it. That is my safe state.
It's
So,
just like, how was your day? Jersey
Jersey
Mike's.
How's your day? Mighty fine. Fuck you. That's the best.
He got a sub in a tub!
I love.
They talk about Jersey Mike's so often.
I
on
love
RTA.
that. Yeah. Do they really though?
Every so often. More often than other specific establishments.
Yo, shout out to Bernie Burns. Shout out to Roosterteeth. There's today is their 13th anniversary.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good year or a bad year, because it is the 13th year.
Well,
Some people have really good luck at 13, some don't.
get the original Italian Mike's way with mayo and pickles. Okay, I'll give that a shot.
If I could get that Sans tomato, that sounds pretty good. PG.
McCurry. I got a shiny female Litleo while level grinding an X. Good job.
Congratulations. Nice find.
I will say this. I have a massive respect for people who have begun, who are into shiny hunting in Gen 6.
Oh yeah.
Because to have a chance at that, really, you need to complete the Pokédex first.
Yep.
Which is hard work. Like, it's easy.
Poison.
Poison?
Not Ginkgo.
Yeah, confusion.
I don't know why the heck I didn't think of that.
Because, like, it's easier to do as an adult. But it's still hard, especially since there are so many Pokemon.
I think our best. I'm already thinking ahead a bit to Misty. I'm trying to think.
Well, our best options
think we
would be
go-
Rose and Asuna.
Yeah, I know, but I think we lead with Rose and then sub for Asuna when she pulls that Starmie
Is
in.
Timid good for Litleo? I wouldn't know. I bred a shiny Magnemite, ran into a shiny Mareep and a Horde while completing the Pokédex. Wow, well, everyone here with the shiny look. I remember. Okay, I'm gonna tell two stories. One, my older bro Bren. He wants to complete the Pokédex, but not just that, but to have one of each Pokemon at once. And he wound up completely on accident in Gen 5 getting a shiny Ammonite from an egg.
You know,
And,
some guys are confusing.
It's not really a strong story, but the story of my first...
Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, that's what a crypt did?
Yeah.
I'm not that worried anymore.
The story of my first shiny Pokemon
Get out.
was a Poochyena next to Rustboro City and Emerald, and I didn't have any Pokeballs. Though later in the run, I was able to catch a shiny Clamroll.
I wonder what's so funny about Ekken's name.
I don't know how to run a Litleo. I'm not entirely sure if those stat changes will be beneficial, but you can make the most of that.
Yo, Asuna, get in here.
Asuna.
No. Oh my god, this is the exact point where we did it in our last stream. The nostalgia, man. I wish I still had the clip of that. I'd totally throw that up.
Yeah, totally.
Because it was the exact same result! Woo! The exact same thing happened!
We have repeated the path successfully.
Asuna! 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 Asuna!
Call me Gatsby. So much breeding. Oh yeah, dude, you're sitting on your headphones.
Alright.
I would just like to point out that in Gen 2, the daycare was on Route 34.
The daycare in Gen 2 is on Route 34.
Yeah.
They call me slow, but I can't figure what's
It's
funny.
because the internet rules that happened that one time. Those
Oh my god,
rules.
Rule 34!
Yeah. that there was porn
I
about
did
3,000.
not think of that at all! Oh my god, Mom, don't look up what that is.
I kind of already said it out loud.
Yeah, I know, but just do yourself a favor, Mom. Do not Google that.
I think there's like a website devoted to that concept entirely.
There is. Believe me, there is.
Next Pokemon trainer. I'm number 4. Getting tired?
Well, considering I just healed, no.
Does that mean you're Australian? Because she's number 4.
Number 4. Why did I put Austin out front? She's been so long. Sand attack. Oh no, my accuracy. Here's quick attack. Oh look, I hit it. What a surprise.
I hate Cryogonal. 5% chance.
Isn't it Cryogonal?
It might be? I don't know. I don't really understand how... If this still has to do with breeding Pokemon, I'm not quite sure how you would breed a Cryogonal since it's a snowflake.
It's a special snowflake.
Did you really just say that?
I had to. No, I did. You know I did. Alright, so number 5.
Because, like, the inanimate object Pokemon from, like, Gen 1 were genderless. But then you get into the ones from later gens, and they have genders for some reason, like Chandelure and Garbodor.
It's not gonna survive. It did survive. I'm sad about that.
Well, at least you resist fighting.
Yeah, I do. Dead now.
Level 19.
You deserve that, Ginkgo. You deserve that level.
Good job.
You had the tenacity of a
Do we heal before this Team Rocket, or...
What does the Team Rocket have? I think he's poison types.
Well,
Ah,
he has
we'll heal.
poison types, and we use Ginkgo.
We'll heal anyway. We'll heal anyway.
I love how cute the Pikachu sprite is.
It's a little waddle.
I like how its tail swings. This controller is weird though. You know what it makes me think of?
What?
The arrow buttons make me think of an N64 controller. Encountering Cryogonal in the ice cave in X and Y is a 5% chance. It took me hours to find one, and I killed that one, then 2 more hours to find another one, which I caught. Well, sorry about that, man. But I think at that point, the best option would just be to, like, to transfer one up from Gen 5, maybe? Because I remember Cryogonal being really common in, what's it called? The Dark Chasm?
Yeah, that honestly would have been a smarter move. Pokebank was the first thing I ever subscribed to.
That said, though, I do know what it's like looking for a rare Pokemon. I think it was just because I wanted it to be consistent. My starter Pokemon, when I played through Black 2 last time...
What did we leave with?
Ginkgo. I wound up getting, completely by coincidence, a female Oshawott. And so I was like, oh, it'd be neat if all my Pokemon were female. And it took me
Free body!
It took me a long time to find a female Riolu, because they only have like a 5% chance of that. It took me a long time. Because like there was like a 20% chance of finding a Riolu, and then out of those Riolu, a 5% chance
This is
for
the
it to be
decision
female.
that affects the game forever. Do we want to join Team Rocket?
Let's join Team Magma.
Yeah, sorry, the better teams.
I wanted
pretty sure there are better teams, bro. I could be on Team Galactic, dude. We could destroy
he
the
wanted all his
planet.
Pokemon to have his trainer number.
Well, hardy har har.
Okay, I can see that, Gruddy.
I'm telling you to join. Why should I? I need convincing. I want your offer. He's like, I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. Yes or yes. It's like, he's got me! Hey, Ekans.
Yeah. It's like in A Link to the Past, where if you're asked if you want the Master Sword, your options are yes and of course.
Yeah, really. There should have been a third option. Duh.
Yeah. Why would you not want the Master Sword?
I would have easily picked duh.
Yeah.
Oh, Zubat. Well, Asuna. 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 Shrek. 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 With the critical!
Crit. Yeah.
There we go. We have repeat history. Because it was actually against the Rocket Grunt we did it last time. I was
Call
completely
me
wrong.
Gatsby.
That felt good to do again.
Yep.
That felt good to do again.
We could be a top leader in Team Rocket. Team Rocket. Time to grab that Bulbasaur!
I'm not gonna. I should release my Charmander, but if you do it, we'll die. I haven't raised it though. No. I'll take it. We got a Charmander!
Let's name him Roku.
Did we name our last one Zuko? Well, I think Roku. I don't know. We're going a lot of the U.S. stuff. I think we should go back to Japan for this one.
Okay.
Roy!
Roy Mustang!
Roy's our boy. We gotta do it. Will Mustang fit? Probably not.
We could do our Mustang.
Oh no, that's who we named. We named him Roy Mustang last time.
Oh.
No, we're doing it again.
Roy Mustang.
Roy Mustang was short-lived.
Oh, Roy Mustang fits.
With no spaces, I think.
Shenron. Sorry, we would have named a Magikarp Shenron.
We did actually have a Magikarp named Shenron a long time ago. Roy Mustang, yeah. Roy's our boy. He is back. Guess who's back?
The boys are back in town.
The boys are back in town.
TM45. What does that do? We should. Sorry, I'm gonna hit save state.
Deposit our deposit.
We should sell that nugget.
What is it?
Underway. We should sell that nugget.
Should. Save that in the jump. I forgot that we named him Roy Mustang last time. I thought that's who we named it. I was completely wrong. But that is who we named it. I completely forgot. Although to be perfectly honest, I didn't really get the chance to remember it before you murdered it.
Yes, it was my
You
fault.
murdered that thing in record time. We had it for 3 battles.
Yep.
And then you murdered it.
Yep, it was my fault.
I'm not kidding. If anyone can find the archived footage of that, he murdered it in its 3rd training battle.
I made a mistake.
And Roy paid the price. Really?
Taking my phone off now. Why are we going to the PC?
I'm depositing some items.
Wait, we should sell that nugget too.
Oh, I plan to, but the TMs have to.
TMs have to go. TMs have to fucking leave.
Take the money and run. And maybe the
We should
dome
deposit
fossil.
the fossil. No, here's a question though. What would count as our Cinnabar Island? Are we gonna have to pick between Kabutops and Aerodactyl?
Oh, yeah, we are. This is a tough decision to make.
I sniped a 91 OVR Amon Cooper in Madden today for 6k coins.
That's a steal.
Nice.
And his name is not Amon. His name is Amari Cooper. Raiders wide receiver.
I misspoke.
That is a steal, though. Amari Cooper for what do you say, 6k for 6k? Yeah, that is a steal, man. That is a great pickup.
Yep.
Does it say Voltorb? That's an electric. It's loafing around upside down.
True.
Why is it doing that? Although all of its blood will rush to its head.
Well, does it have blood?
Important questions have been asked. We just doubled our monies. Alright, so, let's, I think we go to Bill, and then we, cut the stream.
Okay.
Roy's 10, do we train him?
Knowing my track record, we shouldn't train him north of Cerulean.
That is a good idea.
We should put him on the back burner until, we should go save Bill and then level grind him.
You know what? Yeah, we should. Or should we level grind him next stream? Because we've done so much
next
already.
stream.
Next stream. He's only one. We can get that grinding done pretty quick.
Yeah.
I want him to actually live, though, to see his first needed, necessary fight.
Which would be against Erica.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Having that Charmander is... I don't know. People like, oh, Charmander's the worst starter in Gen 1. Like, no, I disagree.
I also got TOTW87 OVR Frank Gore for 2k coins.
Team of the week.
Okay. He's also going for 4k, so I'm selling him for 4,000 coins.
Why not flip him? No reason not to. Alright,
Should I hit save? I'm saving.
Here, go right ahead. What did it say? Just go and swing
I think that guy might be a mountaineer. Mountain climber.
Well, then we should probably get Gohan out in front.
Yeah.
Nothing punches rocks like a Saiyan. I just got down from Mount Moon, but I'm ready. Here's the thing, if he just got down, why are his Pokemon at full health?
He probably has.
Oh,
items.
you got a Machop.
What is up with Machop's dumb mouth?
Nah. That is the sound he's making. You are not committed to that sound at all. Like you get like a little. I was like. My God. Ooh.
Damn it, Raven.
This is a nasty crit. Maybe we can single shot it with a peck.
Probably.
No, it means I'm gonna heal. Going based on our earlier level. How much does a normal one do? Not that much.
I was wrong.
I hate the way this game treats us all the time.
We should set out Ginkgo, because confusion and resistance.
You know who else had resistance?
Raven? Well, keep in mind that Karate Chop is a normal type move! Karate just said meh. We turned battle back on battle.
We did.
Yeah. Geodude. Okay,
now we send
switch
in
for
Gohan. Some time to shine, buddy.
We should also head back to the Pokemon Center. And maybe buy more potions.
She's like, I hope to see you again in the next 5 minutes. And
You
we're
see,
like,
in
you
Gen-
know we will!
See, like, in Heart Gold Soul Silver, they changed it to come back again anytime. But then in Gen 5, they changed it right back to come back to, like, we hope to see you again.
That's because they, that's because it was fan requested to be changed back.
Why?
Because it was so dumb that a doctor would be asking to come back. People loved it. I think it's kind of stupid, but, you know, what do I know?
Like, I was actually kind of relieved when Nurse Joy began to treat us like, our well-being is worth something.
I'm pretty sure that Nurse Joy's...
Okay, I'm gonna hit speed up.
I'm pretty sure that Nurse Joy's... Go ahead.
Wait, damn it. That was the wrong button.
I'm pretty sure that Nurse Joy's religiously worship Rattata. They require blood for the blood god.
Who is the blood god?
Petty Artist. Shout out to Petty Artist.
Yep.
Resident blood god.
We need more potions.
We could use some more potions. Got that money.
Yeah.
So, why not?
Mart.
I just walked up and took that electrode. It's just loafing around. It's not like it's gonna run.
Yeah.
What do you think? 5?
Yeah.
We have 2.
Nurse Joy hopes your Pokemon get injured so she can have a job. Well, I'm pretty
I hope that I'm not out of work soon.
I'm pretty sure Pokemon centers are where trainers stay if they need lodging. So
Have
like
you
she
seen
would have
the anime?
she would have a job regardless of who gets hurt. And I'm gonna hit save again.
What if she's only the doctor though, and there's someone else who runs that like hotel section?
Maybe. Pokemon have free healthcare. Well, they kind of need to when you're battling them all the time.
Pokemon are like pets. Trainer fish. It's all tax deductible.
Well, none of the money ever flies out of your pocket when
That's
you use
because you're
Pokemon.
10! You're not legally old enough to be taxed. Even in Gen 5, when you're, what, 15, 16?
Yeah.
You don't have a paycheck. They can't tax you.
Well, that's because you're taking all your... Okay, here's what
Once they make a Pokemon game where you are 18 and are getting taxed, you will understand.
Okay, here's what I had canon. I had canon that the trainer's card is also like a debit card, which is why your money is recorded there. And when you beat someone in a battle, the money that you earn is like an automatic transaction. Like a PayPal sort of deal. Except you take money from them forcibly.
Gotcha.
Do Pokemon get neutered? No.
No, man. That's why you can just walk in, throw a Pokemon in, and breed it.
Like, you said you had to breed a lot of Pokemon.
Clearly you weren't sniffing anything. Alright, so you got smashed. Look at this guy. See, someone says like that, you're going to Bill? Okay, let's fight. And I'm like, how about no?
How about I just go see Bill?
Oh, it's Onyx!
It's Onyx!
Remember that?
Gohan! So, question. Actually, no, never mind. I was gonna ask if this was Son Gohan or Grandpa Gohan, but it's Son Gohan.
It's Son Gohan. Why wouldn't it be? My dad took me to a party on the SSN. Wow, dude, dad must be loaded. He's got a Slowpoke. His dad must be loaded. You saw how much...
Or he's just from Azalea Town.
Or he's from Team Rocket and has been, like, the Slowpoke selling guy.
Well, they only started selling Slowpoke tails because they had fallen on hard times and needed funding.
Hey, look, high special stat. Hey.
Hey.
That's one of the things I love about Pikachu in Gen 1. Is that it can actually take hits as long as they're special based.
Yeah.
So, like, in a situation where Pikachu goes up against... Like, Pikachu... Asuna is going to go up against that Starmie and not have an issue. Because we're like, oh, I'll use a Psychic type move. Pikachu's like, I don't care. Asuna's like, come at me, bro. Go ahead. Do it. But it doesn't have...
Why do I never see a Pokemon's private parts, but yet they have eggs in the daycare? How do Pokemon have sex with their mouths? Well, if, there's actually someone complaining, like a concerned mom complaining about, Blaziken's character design in Pokken Tournament.
You can clearly see its chunk.
Yeah, you can.
Clearly.
And I think probably the reason that you don't see anything is just because the game is rated E, and it can't really go into detail on that stuff.
I just say, like, Pokemon have genitalia, they just don't...
It's not important to battling.
Yeah. Like,
Though once I was lied to that low kick did more damage on male gender Pokemon, which I wish it did.
it should. Can they add that? Remember when we were talking outside about...
It's doing 1 damage?
Ginkgo doesn't care at all!
Oh, man.
Bye-bye.
What were we talking about? You said
How
we're talking
does
about
Executor poop out an egg?
We were talking about... God, what were we talking about? Something... I don't remember. What were we talking about again?
You said we were talking outside and then got cut off.
What were we talking about before that?
Pokemon reading from the comment.
Lost it.
Oh no.
I'm in a slump. Yeah, you are.
She's lump.
She's lump. She's gonna die.
How does Execute move?
They don't.
They're seeds.
They don't eat either. They just photosynthesize.
Explain that. Well,
photosynthesis.
it's a move.
Photosynthesis.
Goddamn. Okay, here's something I would like you to explain, Cruddy. How does Honage eat Poke Puffs? Hmm?
Honage steals souls, and I think that's really creepy.
Honage doesn't do that. Honage is the reincarnation of someone who died in war.
Have you seen the Pokemon XY manga?
Not yet.
Dude. The,
Honage goes hard.
Oh, yeah. What's the girl? Pink shirt.
Pink shirt?
Yeah. Friend of yours in the early game?
I know who you're talking about. I don't remember her name.
Okay. She catches a Honage, and the Honage is like, I'm a sword. You should grab my handle. And she does, and then Honage is just like, zzz! She's like, ah! And it's like, I am her now.
Neat.
And she, like, has to hold the sword, because Honage is in her brain.
Ew.
Because she's holding the sword. And, like, there's a part where they like, drop the sword. She's like, no, I have to hold it. And it's like, it's controlling you! And Honage's like, no, I'm not.
No, I'm not doing that. Honage has a really tiny mouth, and he slices them really, really small so he can fit in his really tiny mouth. How does he do that while he's in his scabbard?
Important questions we ask on Joe's 5 live streams.
Honage stays in the scabbard in Pokemon Me.
That it does. What? Like, here's the thing. Like, that one Honage that one girl caught was evil, but I feel like having a friendly Honage, like, that really liked you. Why did I flip and send out Raven?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Just switch for Rose.
Go on. Or Rose. Rose would be better because she's lower level.
Okay, I could totally see, like, one dude be, like, a channeler or a spiritualist wielding a friendly Honage as a weapon.
Or, like, you're, like a small Pokemon trainer holds, like, a Honage, and, like, some guy's like, I'm gonna mug you, kid, and your Honage is like, back off!
Yeah.
He's like, I can teach this kid how to fight!
Yeah.
Kid, like, flies up, starts doing stuff in Bleach.
He just is, that's why. That doesn't really answer the question, Cruddy.
Not me, bro.
I'm a cool guy. I've got a girlfriend.
Great. Great. Good for you.
Tommy is 69, sub FIFA Pro, and then that emote.
Lol Kappa. Hi, Tom.
We're playing
You
some
know,
Pocket...
you know who Tom is.
Yeah, I know Tom. We're just playing some Pocket Monsters.
We're playing Pokémon Monster Yellow.
Pocket the Monster. Special Pikachu
That's
edition.
what they call it, right? Pokémon Monster Yellow?
I don't know if they use the English names for the colors.
They probably don't.
Pocket the Monster X.
I thought they called it Pokémon Monster Sun and Moon, though.
Maybe. Pocket Monsters. Capsule.
Pokémon Monster!
Zelda no Densetsu Kamigami no Triforce Su. A Link Between Worlds.
Meanwhile, in America.
Pocket Monster Kappa. I love the fact that they got the band from the A Link to the Past commercial to do commercials for the sequel.
Yeah.
That was so great. Grab that item.
I don't... Oh, you know what? I can't. The game wants me to get cut, but I don't have to.
Yeah. DM19.
I wonder what it is. It's Hyper Beam. It's not, but...
It's not Hyper Beam. Seismic Toss.
Never mind, I was in the right direction. Gohan?
Will Musharna eventually turn into a baby human, or a baby Pokemon? I don't quite know where you're coming up with that, Cruddy. Musharna
It looks
just,
like a fetus. You admit that.
I don't know, it looks... I've always seen it...
It looks like a fetus!
People said that about Gigas also, and that's
You know
not
what?
the case.
You know what Gigas looks like?
What?
A fetus.
Yes, but that... What do Pokemon look like inside of egg?
I don't think all of them do.
Okay, Pokemon inside eggs look like Gen 1 Mew.
The kid's like, I knew I had to fight you. You couldn't resist. It's kind of envious. So are we going into A Link to the Past after this?
Yeah. We should at least storm Hyrule Castle.
Yo, that is the best thing I've ever heard in relation to Pokemon Go. I can't wait for Pokemon Global Offensive. It's just Counter-Strike. Like, you get it. And
It is though! It is! Cause
It is.
like it uses real world locations.
It is.
Dude, and that's actually how it works with the gyms. The way gyms work in Pokemon Go is you have 3 teams, red, blue, and yellow. And you join a team when you start the game. And if a team claims a gym, other teams try to claim that gym from the team. So it actually is Pokemon Global Offensive.
If you have 4 Beldum, does that equal a Metagross?
No, but they all probably dream of making a big giant Metagross.
Is Metagross an orgy?
No.
Yeah, I guess, because Beldum's genderless. Damn it.
Here's the thing, I imagine that, like, baby Beldum, like, if a Metagross had, like, 4 kids, like, it would come home one day to its nest or whatever, and see, like, them all holding up a rock pretending to be a Metagross. It's like, aww.
No.
That would be such an aww
Okay.
moment.
Can I say
They
something?
want to be big and strong.
Sorry. See you later, Cruddy. Thanks for joining the stream. You had some great insight.
Alright, see you, man. Too bad you're gonna miss the A Link to the Past. Are we fighting too? Yes, we are.
My friend has a cute Pokemon. I'm so jealous.
I probably murdered it already. It's probably dead.
Yep. Yep. Oddish looks like an elderberry with grass on top.
Oddish is poisonous.
It's a poison type.
If you don't cook it right,
You will probably die.
But if you're smart,
You can cook it right.
you will make wine. 'Cause that probably tastes good.
I don't know. Where are we going with that?
Elderberries are used to make elderberry wine. Oddish versus
Go.
Raven.
I don't know.
Raven can use it.
I'm reminded of the RTAA of the story at the Absinthe Bar.
Yes. Fight. Oddish is the weed Pokemon.
Oddish looks like a gangrenous testicle. Just one?
Good to know. Pidgey.
Time for Asuna to go and use lightning.
Oddish again. Wreck a Raven. So, we got Raven out.
Pika.
Raven, yeah, really. Raven is named after Raven Branley from Ruby.
Yeah.
So, Ruby should be announced today.
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh, dude, I just remembered something from Pokemon Tournament.
what?
There are these pre-selected, like, greetings you can pick to tell people to, like, appear when you fight people. And one of them is, I don't even need to tell you how cool Charizard is. And then there was another one that was just like, I just want to use big attacks. I just want to use ultra
Hiya!
attacks.
I'm a Pokemon! No! I'm not. It's infecting my mind! He just runs
Anyway,
over
my
all-
name's Bill. I'm a true blue Pokemaniac. Hey, what's with that skeptical look? I'm not joshing you. My name's Josh, actually.
Yeah, really.
I screwed up, and now I've done something that should be really shaking the foundation of our universe, but
the
it's
thing,
never
it
gonna be
was
mentioned
totally,
again.
It was totally Gary, who's just like, neat, kicks him in there, hits go, sees what
Name
happens.
another Pokemon that's so, and put it above Raven.
No.
Sorry, dude. They have to be a character.
Yeah.
Come on, you gotta help a guy in deep trouble. What do you say, Chief? Please?
He got me to agree.
He's just kind of Urkeling his way through this scenario.
I need quizzical looks of Asuna, though, for this.
Wait, so when you want me to draw Asuna, do you want me to draw SAO Asuna or the Pikachu?
SAO Asuna, clearly.
Okay.
Or if you want, you can draw Asuna from SAO with a Pikachu hat. That
Alright.
would be adorable.
So, Stink Eye, pillow ears, like, tissue ears, and quizzical looks.
Yeah, but she's being pain when she's doing the
Yeah.
tissue thing. Like,
Just leave Bill. We can't, we need the ticket.
I didn't? That's a bummer. No, I actually...
Bill, your collection is EV.
It was like, you didn't come see my Pokemon collection? What if I did? Like, I heard from that one guy he's got a pretty sick collection. Like, I kind of want to see it. Why don't you go to the rich people place instead of me?
Well, that's everything we were planning on doing for now, so I suppose I should just hit save.
Give me a second. Can I actually go and look at the,
Yeah, you can look at his
Yeah,
Pokemon.
I want to get them in my, flame. Boring.
Bad. Good.
Also good. There.
Ever wonder what a dog would look like if it were a fish? Here you go.
Pretty much. Alright, so that's all we're gonna do for Pokemon Yellow, but stay
Now,
tuned!
We're gonna shift gears a little bit. We're gonna go into a world where
We're gonna go from a murder. We're gonna go from a world. Go from a murder. My God. We're gonna go from a world where we send tiny creatures to murder each other to a world where we murder the tiny creatures ourselves.
The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past coming in a few minutes.
Stay tuned. Tim, I will let you. I'll let you do whatever you want for a moment while I go to the main menu. Cool.
I have to use the bathroom.
Go ahead.
Bye, Yellow. So did the stream cut?
No, it's still going.
Okay.
I should probably cut the recording. SNES. There we go. So to the YouTube audience, thank you guys for watching.